So this is me in 5th grade playing the violin, and I wasn't very good, so I wasn't really happy with that. But I knew I was going to join Karaoke band because all my friends were going to do it because we get to go on field trips, and we know Disney and Universal, that's why anyone really joined band in the first place. And I chose to play the duck or the oboe just because it was different, and my life ended up changing. I remember this one time at Epcot when me and a couple of friends were on a ride, and this one kid leaned over to pick up a princess hat, and Mr. Scott almost kicked us out of band, and we were all really upset while he was yelling at us, and I was very upset. But I didn't get kicked out. And then I went to Wando. And then freshman year came along, and I'm pretty sure I met with Mr. Rush like 50 times to not be in marching band. I did not want any part of it, and he said that I'll kind of regret it, and I really did. Actually, I made up all these excuses that I didn't want to be in it, and it was going to ruin my oboe playing. But then I remember meeting Rachelette, who was the drum major my freshman year, and I wanted to be just like her and become drum major one day and everything that she did. And I remember when everyone went to Grand Nats, I was one of the only people left, and I'm also probably the only senior that hasn't been there twice. So then sophomore year came along, and I was really excited to march, and Mr. Rush told me I was going to play oboe solos, so I wasn't sure how to feel about that, but I really ended up enjoying it. It was fun. That year we also went to Disney World, which was unbelievable. We got to work with Larry Livingston for the first time, and he and Mr. Rush conducted together, and it was just so amazing. It was probably my most favorite concert band moment we've ever had. Then junior year, and me, Ryan, and Corey were drum majors, which was so fun. I can't even describe how amazing it is, but the first day, I just had no idea what I was doing. I thought Tim and Michael didn't even know who I was, because, I just played oboe solos on the side, I never marched. And when I got up there, I was so scared. Everyone was looking, and I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what to say, how loud do I be? I actually remember the exact moment when Tim came up to me on the first day and told me to be loud and be an example, and I didn't forget that ever. And then we went to Grand Nats, which was unbelievable for me, because that was my first time being there. And I remember saluting for semi-finalists was the scariest thing ever, because you're waiting forever to hear your name. And when we got back to the hotel at like midnight, I fell asleep in the chair waiting for food, and they took a picture of me sleeping, of course. And when we got the pizza finally, I ended up eating more than Ryan and Corey, and it was delicious. We also had the convention performance where we played some amazing music, and I think it was the best concert that Wanda's ever put on. Oh, and we played that other song no one liked. And now senior year. Once again, in my opinion, I think that this is the best band we've ever had, reaching many new heights. And of course, as if you haven't heard me say it enough, Immortal has been my absolute favorite show, and thank you, Mary, for being an awesome queen. I will never forget the feeling right before we went on for finals. I can't even describe it. It was just such an intense and emotional feeling to be performing it for the last time, and to really blow it out of the park. I was already crying before I even got up there. And of course we made Tim cry, which is an accomplishment. And of course this other girl who, usually doesn't get that emotional about marching band. Anyway, so it's always been funny for me to see how people after a competition will ask you, hey, did you do the homework? And you're like, duh, 'cause I'm a band kid. But they don't know anything they just experienced. So now, I'll do some thank yous. Thank you to all my friends. Of course, Taylor and Adrian, you guys have been with me forever through this. My Gitobos, Kaylee and Amelia, you guys are the best. And other people that I've become even closer with this year, Lauren, Megan, Taylor Bowes, Sam Thomas, Jeremy, Sam Bunce, and Marta, the non-in-band kid, everyone knows. Of course, the 3 drum majors I've been with, Ryan, Haley, and Corey. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. I also want to thank Nikki, Chelsea, Haley, Grace, and Luke. You guys have been in here since the very beginning, and I want to thank all the bands that I've been a part of for 4 years. You guys are the reason that I love it, and just thank you so much. And I'd like to thank the directors, Mr. Rush, Miss Radicke, Mr. Handel, McGrew, and J-Rad too. You guys have been inspiring me to continue in music education. Thank you so much. And the visual staff, Tim, Corey, Michael, Bobby, and Ashley. Keep doing what you're doing. And I want to thank my lesson teacher, Liz Tomorsky. And now my family, Mom, Dad, Ryan, and Nan. And Rocky too. Thank you so much for all your support and love through all this. It's been the most amazing experience because of you guys, and just thank you so much for supporting me. And finally, everyone in the bands of Wando. This program has truly changed my life and has made me the person I am today. I love you guys so much, and I'll miss you next year. Thank you.